Hello and welcome to Doncaster English Language School. Remember, in the last video we were looking at auxiliary verbs, and I said you always have an auxiliary verb if the sentence is negative and you have an important verb, and you usually have an auxiliary verb if you have a question and an important verb. But sometimes there's no auxiliary verb. No auxiliary verb. No auxiliary verb. So in this question, there's no auxiliary verb. But why? Well, don't just think about the question, think about the answer too. Let's look at these two examples. In the first one, we have the question, where do you live? And the answer, I live in Doncaster. We need to look at this word, where in the question and Doncaster in the answer. Okay? This and this are the same, but this here is the object of the answer. Okay? The same is true here. In number 2, we have who, and then my English teacher is the answer. Again, this is the object of the answer. The object is here, but here it's at the beginning of the question. The object is at the end here too, but here it's at the beginning of the question. In question 1, you is the subject of the answer. Here is the subject. And in number 2, you is the subject of the answer. Here we have I. When these change places in the question and the answer, we need an auxiliary verb in the question. In this question, which singer wrote Imagine? The answer, John Lennon wrote Imagine. Which here is the subject of the answer. It isn't the object of the answer. The same is true for question 2. How many? And 10. The subject of the answer. Because this and this are the subject of the answer, we don't have an auxiliary verb. You can also see here, imagine is the object of the question and it's the object of the answer. Your house is the object of the question and my house is the object of the sentence. These stay in the same position. No auxiliary verb. The last thing I want to say is, next time you watch a TV quiz show, listen to the questions carefully because a lot of them don't have an auxiliary verb. Who wants to be a millionaire? I want to be a millionaire. Everyone wants to be a millionaire. Who? Subject of the answer. I and everyone. No auxiliary verb. Thank you for watching.